Tom Ferry Boy Brady, man, that fraud. His wife, or his ex-wife, Giselle, said he's been using cocaine for a long time, she says. It doesn't surprise me one bit this fraud is doing. I mean, look how skinny this punk is he is in the face. It's like Skeletor. He's barely touched. They called off defenses. Make this fraud look better than he really is, man. He helped ruin the game.
We talk about GOATs and we talk about greatness. Some people have a very specific idea what that looks like, what that person looks like. You know, we talk about Tom Brady, and outside of, his recent personal issues, there hasn't been anything about Brady that can make anybody say,
what does that
right,
era
but that's my point. Do people acknowledge the layers of greatness, and that greatness doesn't always come in one form, one persona, one look, one career, one lifestyle, that it can exist? It's a very broad spectrum of what that looks like.
Joe Montana's still my man. He's still my man. I mean, let's just say, hey, a greatest quarterback stuff. Hey, I'm still with Joe Montana. I'm not going with Tom Brady.
Why?
Man, listen. Tom Brady got all the rules on his side. You can't touch him. He said, listen, you can't touch him. If you hit him, if you breathe on him, they're going to throw a flag. I don't understand how he drops back 8 yards and he's sitting in a little cocoon and they're not sending people at him. Why the defense not sending people? Man, let me tell you something. See, and that would have been a penalty, because if I was playing, I'm hitting him every play. Listen, even if I had this pat on my ass, I was right there beside you, brother.
But here's the controversial play that'll be talked about this week. Roughing the passer call on Terrell Suggs. Here's Ray Lewis after the game.
It's embarrassing to let a defensive player play his heart out, do everything he can, and you call something like that. Wow. Then you look at the replay and it's barely a touch. He's a man. They can be hit just like us. That's it. It's not hard.
Ray Lewis, right to be angry there, Rodney?
Horrible call. You can't make this call. And Tom Brady, if you're listening, take off the skirt and put on some slacks. Toughen up.
Wow. I might throw a flag on that one. Went on to say it's embarrassing to the game, not football. You can't throw flags and say, oh, you touched the quarterback. Put flags on them. Put a red buzzer on them. If we touch them, they're down. Not fair.
Led to a score, too.
Yeah, both times. They're roughing the passer calls. They led to touchdowns. That's why Ray Lewis and the Ravens were upset. All right.
So the reason you guys won the Super Bowl wasn't because of your outstanding defense. It was because that's the way it was predetermined. That's what you're.
Well, I mean, if our defense was so outstanding, why we couldn't beat the Saints that year? Saints beat us twice. So why did the Oakland Raiders say we're gonna go in with the Saints game plan? Because they had Juice McCall, they ran the ball down our throat. Why didn't they come in and say we're gonna do the same thing?
All right, D.
Now there's no more one to talk.
Well, we don't know what else to say.
We're just caught off guard a little bit. That's all. A little bit. To be honest with you.
Let's talk about the fact that the Lions made Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders give back money, but they traded Matthew Stafford when he wanted to be.
Yeah, well, hey.